Well, hello everybody, it is Wild Wednesday once again, and now we're down here in Gulfport at the Mississippi Aquarium learning about some new animals. Normally, I have one animal to look at and learn about, but Molly here has dozens of birds here in this aviary. So Molly, tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
So we actually have over 70 individual birds in this aviary, and they make up about 23 different species. So we have birds from 6 out of the 7 continents all over the world. The only continent that's not represented is Antarctica. So some of the birds, like the one that just flew right in front of us, is a white-cheeked turako. They can be found in Africa. We also have some birds that you could find here in North America, like a hooded merganser, white ibis, and a North American ruddy duck.
It is really cool, I've got to say, to be in here with the birds flying around. You know, the one that just right in front of the camera, there's one around our feet here. So it's really cool to be amongst them and learning about them while they're just kind of all around you. So what's that like? Like, what about coming here, visiting these birds? Like, you see them get fed and things like that?
Right, so every day we have to come in here and get eyes on each and every individual bird, which can be quite difficult.
Gotta track them down.
They get a wide variety of different diets, from a fruit chop that we make fresh every few days, to about 8 different types of grain, even meat, insects, fish, things like that. So sometimes our guests, when you come in, you get to watch us do even some training with our birds. Birds are known for being quite flighty, pun intended. So sometimes it can be really hard to get a good look at everybody, make sure everyone's happy and healthy. So by building up that relationship, doing training, asking some of our birds to eat from our hands, that helps with their general care and helps us take better care of them every day.
But it's not always just fun and games, right? They're here, you have a serious purpose, talking conservation.
Right, so a lot of people, when you think of an aquarium, you're thinking of fish, dolphins, otters, sharks, but birds are actually really important for marine ecosystems. Not only do birds play an essential role in seed dispersal and thus plant renewal, birds are also an indicator species. That means they help us indicate the health of the ecosystem that they're a part of. So birds need clean water, so if all the birds in a given habitat disappear, that tells us that something is fundamentally wrong. So the presence of birds helps us kind of conclude that the water is clean, there's lots of different food types available, and that the marine life is probably doing well.
And that'll do it for us here at the Mississippi Aquarium in the open air aviary. I hope you're able to get down here and check it out. Lots of birds flying around, and maybe Molly can show you how to feed them.
This week's Wild Wednesday is brought to you by Rainforest Carwash and the Mississippi Aquarium.